What beer do I want to try next?
It's beer time with the beer man.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you doing tonight, today, wherever you're from in this world? Well, hey, I got something nice. I'm really looking forward to this. It's well, it was brewed for 3fonteinen by Brouwerij de Proef out of Lucresti, Belgium. It's BeerSel. It's a lager, 5.2%. It's unfiltered, unpasteurized, and re-fermented in the bottle. So this is sounding very, very interesting to me. Let's go ahead and open her up. Yeah. Wow, man. Very clean. Crisp looking. Oh yeah, I can smell it. So to start out, we've got about a finger and a half, almost 2 finger head. Let's go ahead and smell her. It's kind of a citrus blend with citrus and malts, real crisp, real springy and summer-like, just real hot weather-like, you know, something you want to have in the summer, you know, when you've had a hot day and you just want to chill, you know. It's like your lemonade, you know. This is refreshing and quenching and smelling. It's really awesome. It's got quite a springy kind of. Well, it definitely has somewhat of a. Well, it's got a lager smell for sure, like a pilsner smell to it in a way. I'd love to try this. Let's try this soon. Come on. Okay, let's look at it first. So we have a light yellow beer here. It is hazy. There is some turbid action going on within it. Yeast particles floating around. Carbonation is slow to medium rising. It's kind of just taking its time. It's murky. It's swampy looking. But it's very bright and colorful yellow. It's lovely. The lacing on the glass is sticking very nice. The head is white, and the retention after about, well, let's say 1.5 to 2 minutes, it's gone down to just under a finger, from 2 to 2.5 fingers, so not too bad a retention. The bubbles in it are pretty pebbly and somewhat sudsy looking. That lacing though is really nice. I made sure I cleaned this glass real well, so hopefully we're okay. I don't see anything hanging on the sides. No bubbles or anything, so I think I did okay. I even polished this glass. I'm a freak about my glasses, man. I have to make sure they're clean. It's real nice. Let's go ahead and taste this. Wow. It tastes like let's say an unfiltered pilsner. It's got a floral bitter finish, and it's fairly quick to somewhat in the middle on the finish. It doesn't happen totally rapidly, but it gives you this kind of earthy, somewhat pungent, skunky kind of taste, like that of maybe Heineken, or I don't want to, you know, compare it to Heineken, or not that Heineken's terrible, but you know what I'm saying. It's a commercial beer. This is more of a crafted beer, and I don't want to compare those two, but it does kind of have that skunky appeal to it. It's got that that Pilsner quality to it, an unfiltered kind of very medium-like body in a way. For a crisper, cleaner, less percentage beer, it's very got a very medium body. The texture is just coarse and grainy and gritty and very textured. It's very frothy and smooth and clean on the mouth and springy. Has a floral quality to it, a floral smell and taste, a very floral citrus with that citrus, maybe a zest from the citrus, a lemon zest, or more on the lines of lemon I'm getting, but not super carbonated. At the palate, it throws that skunkiness, a dry skunkiness though, kind of a dryness, and then it floats into a bitter at the back. And you don't really feel it go down the waterfall. It kind of stops, but then you get this residual kind of bitterness right at the Adam's apple area, and it sticks around there for a little bit. It's weird. Kind of dry, somewhat chalky on the sides of the tongue, or just dry, I guess, not real chalky. It does have slight, I am getting a slight apple or a cider-like taste to it. Yeah, like a little bit of acetaldehyde going on, which isn't bad though. It actually complements the beer, I think. I mean, I don't know, it just tastes good with it. It doesn't taste terrible at all. I don't mind a little green apple dryness. It's not strong in the alcohol, you know. It's got a zinginess in the back, a citrus zinginess that kind of floats on the palate and the tongue. But other than that, this is a great beer. For the mouthfeel and the body, I mean, the mouthfeel was super smooth and light and crisp, but also with a medium kind of touch. The body, you know, like I said, is more on the medium side. You know, the mouthfeel is more of a smooth and clean and crisp feeling, and the body is somewhat of a light to medium body. This was a very good beer all around. It was just terrific. The floral, the citrus, the skunky, you know, even the finish was decent. You know, I wouldn't have minded tasting it a little more, but it did have, you know, had a fairly quick dry finish. You know, a pretty quick dry finish there, but not terrible. You know, I still tasted what I wanted to out of this. This was a freaking superb beer. So out of 5 hops, I definitely give this 4.75 hops. Right on. You guys have a good night, day, wherever you're at. Thank you so much for everything, for your support. Please comment. Let me know what you think. If you've had it, let's compare notes. Yeah, and then if you're new or if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that bell. If you hit that bell, then you'll be notified when I have a new show up, without me having to say, hey, look at my show. But no, yeah, hit that bell and hit the like button. That'd be great. That'd be super awesome. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Cheers. Peace. I'm out of here, man. Yeah.